Hello, welcome. This is Real Women, Real Talk, and I'm your host, Selena Coleman.
And I'm the co-host, Nasty Neeble.
Co-host, Tasty J.
So today our show is basically the end of the year show. This will be our last show this year before we head into 2017. And for me, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Anessa, and I want to say thank you to Janine, and I want to say thank you to the Poetess and Sky and Silver and Dale for actually making all of this happen for me. So this little show that we do, Real Women, Real Talk, started out as the Urban Youth Project because I want to help people. I want to make a change in our world, in our life, and all these women that are working on this production and Dale are the ones that actually make it happen. So without y'all, we couldn't have a show. It would just be me, and I don't know if they would like to just hear me just sit and talk and ramble.
Well, they would. The politician would.
Definitely. And Janine, in case you didn't know, I got a lot of cousins, and so you are my special cousin because we was the tightest on my dad's side, and you know what I'm saying? And so you are my connection to my daddy's side of the family. Like, for my kids, they're like, is she your real cousin? Yeah, she my blood cousin, so.
It don't get no realer than blood, huh?
No, exactly.
I thought she was your favorite cousin because y'all was crimies together.
I just better be her favorite cousin.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got different cousins,
But you don't have no favorite cousins.
Yeah, I got 5 favorite cousins. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Oh,
I got 5
girl.
favorite cousins.
What?
Girl, before you get in that and she chew you out,
or cut me.
I want to say
She lying.
thank you, Selena, for having me on the show to co-host with you, to be able to share my thoughts and opinions. So it is a blessing to be here. I appreciate that.
Definitely.
Because, I'm something else at times. So
and
I appreciate you even being able to deal with me on the show as well as outside the show.
Definitely, and I understand that. And, Anessa, I told you this before, but I'm going to tell it again on the air. I'm a Tupac fan. I'm a diehard.
That is how we connected.
I'm a diehard.
That is how we connected. I forgot.
Tupac fan. But
yeah, that'll connect me to anybody.
I already liked you, and I always liked you from the very first time I met you. And I was like, when I first met you, so many years ago, I was like, she too tiny to be Dale's mom. But
I spit him out.
You know what I'm saying?
Big head, no, he came right on out.
But when I seen that picture of you and Tupac, it just gave me a whole different perspective and a whole different view of you because I'm so obsessed with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Tupac is one of my favorites. Before it was Tupac, it was Prince and Michael Jackson. So I came a long way from them too.
That was nice. That was nice. I had no before it was Tupac. It's
How do
just
you
been
go
Tupac.
from Prince and Michael Jackson to Tupac?
Thug
life.
Well, when I
That's
was
probably when she hooked up with you.
hold on, when I was 4 and 5, Michael
Okay,
Jackson was.
let's get that right.
It's your
'Cause
girl.
Tupac wasn't out then.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. And
So we did have to like somebody.
Exactly. So then as I got to be older and,
By the time she hit about 8,
got 9. When I got about 9, no, anyway.
Tupac was
But
out when he was 9?
nah, he wasn't.
Oh.
But I'm just saying that's
He's
when
older than he said.
Right. That's when I got involved with the thug life, though. You know what I'm saying? Which actually made me connect to Tupac and stuff. So,
Shout out to Tupac.
shout out to Tupac. So with that said, I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you can do this show with me. And Janine, sometimes I don't want to say things because I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want to be pulled up in my office at work and then have to write an affidavit on what comes out of my mouth. And sometimes you say some things that I'm like, yeah, I would say that.
if you didn't have that job, you would say it.
Yeah, or if I wouldn't be trying to be politically correct, because I am in the political realm. I don't ever want to run for office, but I do want to make sure that the people that are in office that are supposed to represent us
So what you're saying
are doing
is
what they supposed to do.
you appreciate us and you have us on the show, so we'll basically say what you don't want to say. That's what she's saying. So
Well, no,
we not gonna be politicians.
No,
and
no,
shit
no, no,
like
no.
that. We ain't trying to be.
It don't matter. I would like to be
She's
like the
using
president.
us to sustain her image.
No,
You
of
see
course
that?
not. Of course not. Of course not.
I would like to run for president. I would like to be the president before I die.
I think we can cussing it off.
Right.
no, and
If you gonna lead the world, you gonna cuss.
No,
White
right,
House
and
be
I
turned up.
And I do
Shit.
cuss. I do
Air
cuss.
Force One, I'll be
Man.
turned up.
Literally.
I ain't mad. I ain't
Mickey's,
mad.
Miller High Life.
Yes, yes. And I'm not a drinker,
Pop it,
but I
pop.
do drink sometimes. Like, we didn't do the show last Sunday. We were supposed to. Our plan was
you
to
was out being a drinker.
I was out being a drinker, and our
Good
plan
reason.
was to drive out here in the morning from Vegas and actually make it to the show. But Sky wasn't feeling well, so she's like, "Mom, I just want to cancel the show. I already texted the poetess and everybody that the show is canceled." She probably was telling a story because she probably wanted to wait to make sure I said it was okay. But I was like, "Well, if you already text them." Because we would need to leave now, right, to even make sure we think we're going to make it on time. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, never mind. I'm just going to go back to bed. So that was at 7. I woke up at 10 like, what? Oh, shit.
Well, I gave you
gotta do
credit for the
show.
thought because I'd have never thought about it. I'm all the way in Vegas, fresh off a wedding, still tipsy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look
About to
here.
go back downstairs and get drunk some more.
You should have
Yeah, I
just
ain't
did your
mad.
Facebook Live. Hey, Real Women, Real Talk. Just wanted me because
Definitely.
You know.
So that was the plan, but the plan didn't work out. So
None of my plans ever work out.
that was all right. I rested.
yes.
I said I was gonna have a baby by a rich man. I had one by the brokest nigga on earth.
Well, he probably was rich at heart.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I said I was never gonna have no kids. So
wasn't rich at heart.
6 babies later, I'm definitely a mother and a grandmother.
She stay bringing them purses that cannot stay with her.
No, they don't want to stay
They
with
must
me.
be full of money.
No, well, maybe a
weapons.
little bit. Nah, no
She
money,
is a
no
politician.
weapons. No money, no weapons. No money, no weapons.
Yeah.
Had a whole lot of rallies.
Yeah, a whole lot of rallies.
Yeah, bulletproof
Definitely.
vests.
Well, I'm gonna need those in a minute. So let me tell y'all what my mayor. I live in the city of Lancaster, and
Oh,
he put a bounty on Bloods and Crips.
oh shit! I'm a blood. I better hide.
So
I'm a Baptist. I'm Baptist.
well, I mean, to each his
I'm
own.
Baptist.
And he said basically for Bloods or Crips that are committing felonies. So
I committed
see-
a few.
But
Right.
see, they definition of felony ain't our definition of felony.
No,
they
it-
tack on some little shit now.
oh,
and
definitely,
it's a felony.
I better
definitely.
stop stealing, huh?
So yeah,
We
you
done
should stop
told you
stealing.
that the first show.
So he went in. So we had some individuals that I associate with. The Fearless 1000 went into his city council meeting, and so in his city council meeting, he made a statement. He stated that if he could, he would have made that $1,000 bounty for dead or alive.
Just $1,000.
Correct.
Whoa.
Which is, for me as a politician, is definitely incorrect. You can't be putting bounties on people's heads, regardless.
Definitely inappropriate.
Definitely. And it's, I mean,
So what do he mean? Turn them in?
yes, he means turn him in and he'll give you $1,000. So I guess as a reward.
Because there's already indictments
So
on
if I turn
bounty
in
hunters. and
20 people, that's
But they got to live in the city of Lancaster. I know you know people that live in the city of Lancaster. But anyway.
You live out
They
there?
been, they no. But that's just like indictment, right?
Well, I don't know exactly what he mean, but when he got to explaining how he feels, you can't, as a black person in Lancaster.
Oh, he's black?
No, he's talking about us.
Oh, he's white. No, but he's
Correct, he's white. So he was saying that if you wear a red hat or a blue hat or a red shirt or a blue shirt as an African American, they're going to target you, which I feel is kind of incorrect because at heart, I'm a Crip. I grew up in a Crip neighborhood. It's kind of like when you go to church every Sunday, and even when you get grown, you still affiliate yourself with
It's
that
kind of like I
religion.
say, I don't gang bang, but I'm from Hunters.
Exactly.
Because I don't gang bang. I don't gang bang. I ain't never been
But
to
you
a
from
meeting.
Hunters.
I ain't never been to a meeting, initiation, none of that.
Exactly.
I'm affiliated through association.
Exactly. But with that said,
You look cute in red, though. You
you.
didn't like
She do.
thank you.
the blue didn't go. But go ahead, finish your story.
Yeah. So with that said, I just think his wording is wrong and his definition and maybe even what he means, and he don't understand what he means.
No, he was supposed to say what he said because that's what he felt.
Well, I mean,
his wording was not wrong because they was from his heart.
Well, yeah, but when I say that, I say in a sense where he doesn't really. Well, he might mean it because they black.
Yeah, he meant
Trump
it.
Mean
He
it.
said
You
it.
think he tripping? He know what he was saying.
But I think he more talking about gang bangers and not Crips and
I
Bloods
think he talking about niggas in blue and red.
Wait, hold up. What's the difference between gangbangers and Crips and Bloods?
Well, I think it's right. Well, okay, but my opinion, I think it's like this: if you active and you doing some stuff in the streets, you gang banging. You represent.
So you just a Crip.
Because you ain't active
No,
no
I'm
more.
not active. I'm a ex. I'm a retired. I'm saying I'm Crip at heart. You know what I'm saying? But am I out there doing that gang banging stuff and stuff that I used to do when I was little and younger? You know what I'm saying? And I say little because I started young.
Here, you got the hunters, you got the fire rules, and you talking about I'm a Crip at heart.
I'm still a Crip
No, I
at
like
heart.
Crips.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love Crips. I love Crips. Grace Street,
Even when
I got a couple under the belt. I done knocked a couple down.
I like niggas.
And I know you
people,
have,
other
and even
folks.
growing up, you know what I'm saying, going to the Pierce Apartments. Once I knew the definition and knew the difference, was I a little bit worried? No, because I was with my cousin Janine, and I knew that nothing was gonna happen to me.
See, that's how much I gang bang. Every time she hollered Pacoima, I swear she was a Crip. I ain't never been to Pacoima, no Bloods.
Right,
and Pacoima, but Pyru, that's all right.
But also growing up, I also used to hang out with my homegirl Kim from Bounty Hunters, who was a True Blood. And then when we went together and I buy my blue shirts and we go to her neighborhood and they say what's in the bag, I'm saying nothing in the bag, because if they would open that bag and seen I had blue shirts, I might have not made it out of where I was at. So, I do respect the
Damn,
gang.
they was serious back then.
Hell yeah,
What
they
color
was.
shirt you buy?
Exactly. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
They would have knew she was a Crip at heart.
Exactly.
She had that blue shirt on.
Exactly.
In that bag.
Well, it just wasn't a regular
but
blue
I
shirt.
think that everything that he said, I mean, it sounds like the press conference he gave was
Well, that was at a city council meeting.
Well, it sounded
And-
like it was
right.
pretty interesting because that's what he felt.
Right.
Now, I can kind of understand because, like you said, once again, what I used to do and the people I used to hang with when I was younger is totally different what I do in my life now.
Exactly.
And with that being said, they got a lot of dumb shit going on in Lancaster Palmdale.
Right, and
I
I
wouldn't
agree.
move out there if it was free.
Well, I like my little neighborhood.
It's a lot.
Right.
It's really rough out there,
It is.
especially to raise kids.
It is definitely.
And
Because you got the police, you got the gangs, you got the white supremacists, you got the child molesters. If you ever pulled up one of those,
yeah, I did. I have. You have a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The shit is ridiculous. And so, from that point of view, I just think, like, for me personally, there's a bigger picture out of life, and God placed me where I'm at. I don't go to church every Sunday. I just know they're a higher being, regardless of what y'all call them. You know what I'm saying? Some people call him Jesus. Some people call him Jehovah. Some people call him Buddha. Some people call him Allah. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I think it's just one, and everybody calls them whatever they choose to call him. And so for me, with the lifestyle that I lived coming up and being touched and changed as a person, I realized that we need to educate our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about everybody out there listening, because sometimes you don't realize you related to somebody, blood related, not blood related. You associated or you mix together by marriages and by kids, and they become part of your family. And right now, our world got too much bullshit going on as a whole.
And not enough good stuff. But it started home, though.
It do start at home.
It started home. And I do understand. I mean, I know I would have said something. I would have got up and spoken at a meeting.
Yeah, I probably would have had an outburst.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
what the
because
hell?
I would have been offended because I know that was directed more to the black
Right.
community.
Right. And so,
And it's like racial profiling
Yes,
at that time. You know, so I
definitely,
would have
definitely.
my black instincts would have kicked in, not the Crips and Blood, gang banging, however you
Not
want
the
to put it.
retired gang banging.
Yeah, because she's talking about there's a difference between Crips and Bloods and gang banging.
Well, no, I
You
don't.
out there
I think
reeled in the field, you know.
Exactly, there's a
but
difference.
it would have.
Right.
I would have said something. And I would have challenged him on what he was saying.
Well, you know, this is what I would do because I wasn't in the meeting.
Because he didn't put
You wasn't in the meet. Wait a
he
minute.
didn't
How'd
put
you
a
get
tag
this
on-
information?
They videotaped it and they tagged me in the videotape because I was
Oh,
supposed to
tag
be
me.
there. I will, but I was supposed to be there, but I couldn't make it. I had other things going on that prevented me from being at the meeting. But I have made an appointment to meet with him because I want to have some real dialogue because the shit he's doing in our city that I got to live in, that my son live in, and Silver's boyfriend and Cheney and Tyson right now are in, even though they 3 and 7.
They'll be
You-
older.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Better not wear no red or blue.
No, and even with Dale coming out to
Shit,
Antelope
Dale
Valley,
gonna stay from out there. It ain't nothing he need in Antelope Valley. He better go to Watts or come on home to Hawthorne, and we just go up in there.
but
Hell no.
No, but
the reality
But did
is
he say
does,
anything
you know?
about the white supremacists?
Of course
Because
not.
they off the chain out there too. I
Yes,
heard.
yes, they are.
They
But
whooping ass.
This is what he said. He said when he's done with the Bloods and Crips, he'll move on to the next gang. Oh, and he said,
mean the essays?
he mean the essays because he said he already handled the Mongols, which is the motorcycle gang.
How'd he handle?
You guys have one of those out there too?
I guess they had one, and he got rid of them.
Okay.
So you know he's
So
basically
that was that new jail they built. Need to
Nah.
house him.
That's for the Crips and Blood.
yeah, that's for the Crips and Bloods. But to be honest with you, Antelope Valley, Lancaster, and Palmdale. Lancaster is number 1 in arresting people in LA County. And Palmdale is number 2, and Compton is number 3. And this was researched through a UCLA professor and put this together in these $1 million hoods.
But when you talked with him, because my thing is, I would want to know where's his heart at. Like, what is his intention?
How about I invite you to come to this meeting with me?
That would be good.
Yeah, because right now it's going to be me and Sky and a reverend, so that's funny.
Oh,
yeah.
Y'all gonna go meet the devil with the Lord.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we are. We gonna make it happen. And so I
Should
would
have on all white.
I would love you
No,
to
you should
come
go in
and
all red. That's what you talking about. You better go represent the, what you call them? The pine
with my
cold,
red rag tied on my head.
the Pierce apartments. The
Yeah,
Pierce,
yeah.
you better
Yeah,
go represent.
you know,
And then I should get a
'Cause
shirt
if I
with
go, I'm going with my shirt with the projects on the front and the Bell Haven sign on the side and the big old Watts on the back.
shit.
But I think it's
You gonna go ready?
Yeah,
I think
we
it's
gonna represent.
definitely.
He gonna put $1,000 on your head while you sitting there.
I don't give a damn. I run with Jesus. Told you I'm Baptist. Shit.
But definitely, you know, and I just think it's a conversation that need to be had because what's going
I
on,
don't want to go there.
I want to go there. Me personally, I want to go there. And
Videotape it for me.
Okay.
Just get you one of them.
well,
We
how
gotta
about
get
you
one.
come and be the camera person?
Ooh, no, because I sometimes I'm still not ready to play that close with the devil.
Yeah, you might want to say something.
Yeah,
too, huh?
I got a career I'm trying to have.
Right,
Right.
And I
Straight
don't
come
need
out
to
of
be
here.
blackballed early. Like, get little Harriet Tubman now. Shut her down. She
Yeah,
gonna lead
yeah,
them
yeah.
to the
No,
underground.
that's pretty deep though. That's pretty deep.
It is.
That's real deep.
And for me, it's just like, really? Like, what the fuck? And for me, I grew up, and you know, I got 2 brothers that look all white.
All white.
And then I got 2 brothers that look like my mama didn't give birth to them.
All black.
Yeah, because you might have to go twice.
Right.
You gonna be in that double line of trumpet.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gonna, he don't know if you're Mexican or
Exactly,
black.
exactly.
So put her in that double check.
Right.
She in that double identify line.
And then it's 4 of us that look like me. And so I never even grew up thinking about race and nationalities and that type of stuff. Even though, I mean, I was called a lot of racist names. You know, black people used to call me honky. White people used to call me nigger. And to be honest with you, it didn't. It's true, though. But
I know,
it
I'm
didn't
just-
affect
sometimes
me.
I laugh and shit.
She didn't give.
But it was.
She didn't even care.
No, I didn't, because I really didn't know to care. You know what I'm saying? But then when I did, then it was fighting words. You call me something that I'm not or I don't consider myself, then we're fighting. So I went from this little kid that didn't know no better to this angry person, angry about all the little names that I was called when I didn't know what they meant. And then now I'm older and I'm like, what? Oh, I'm going to whip that bitch ass when I see her.
I never mind what they called me because I used to call them something else. So
Right,
They
right.
have their right to say what
I
they
probably
wanna
was
say.
calling them something before they was calling me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
But,
you're not offending me.
yeah, but I didn't know they was trying to offend me. And at
No,
the time,
it's
it didn't
pretty
bother
deep.
me.
I mean, really, all bullshit aside, it's pretty deep. I mean, but y'all do got to do something about out there. It's rough.
It is.
It's
it
rough,
is.
and I'm telling you, I'm from the hood. I don't even want to have no dealings with Lancaster
Yeah.
County because it's rough out there.
It is, and it's crazy. So, we trying to do a little bit in our community. The 10,000
And they just
fearless.
killing. My friend lost her son last month.
Right. And
Senseless death, 16 years old.
that's crazy. And then another one, I don't know, the boy, he might have been the same person or it might have been a different person. They snatched his chain and they shot him over a chain.
No.
Well, just Friday,
Yeah.
I was at a wake for my old supervisor, Miss Dorothy Moss. She sadly has to bury her son in
Yeah.
some street crime. So it's not just the Antelope Valley.
Right, exactly.
I don't understand how they killing this cold. It's cold out there.
It is.
Who comes outside that cold to go kill? You gonna take your glove off to shoot the pistol?
Yeah, and it's crazy. I think we have too much violence in our world, And I'm doing a Christmas march that I put together myself with some activists in Antelope Valley, and this is how this show came about because Cheney and Tyson's dad was killed. Everybody knows, and it just made me feel like why my grandsons have to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Why did their dad have to be taken from them? And so it made me feel like I need to do more. I was always trying to do more, but not really. Just like, okay, I got my organization. I put it together. I was active when I was in Long Beach. Then I moved to Antelope Valley. And I'm like, I really don't want to do this right now because I don't know the area. I don't know the people. I don't know but the reality is that shit needs it more out there than where I started it at. And so, after Leroy got killed, it said to me, like, wake the fuck up. You've been doing this shit for a long time. As a kid, you know what you went through. And there's a lot of people out there that are still lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the problem. If at 11 years old, I'm running the streets and I don't want to be at home, why?
Yeah.
Why don't
shouts
you?
out to Leroy today. They had the
Yeah.
balloon release.
Yeah, they're having that at 3:00. We're going to try to make it me and Silver. But if we don't, we understand, because for me, this is a little more important. And I did plan the Christmas march next week that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully things go good.
Well, you can't be everywhere.
Nah, I can't be everywhere. And I'm doing a press release on the 23rd. Which is Friday, in regards to this, because for me, it's about our system. Leroy was my wake-up call, but after he got killed, it just made me realize that you are a black person and Black Lives Matter, and this shit is bigger than you and Leroy. We're disrespected as a people the majority of the time, and then our justice system is not justice for us.
So,
you know what I'm saying? It really isn't. Like, I'm going to give you an example. My husband and Leroy got pulled over for the same crime, possession of a firearm. My husband got a ticket and they took the gun. Leroy went to jail, did a year. Exact same thing. Why? Probably because my husband don't look like a black man.
probably because he didn't have the same rap sheet.
Maybe, maybe not. But even his first encounter, he went to jail and did time for a gun. They didn't even find it on him. So the system is different for different people. You know what I'm saying? If you target it, I'll give you another example. In Long Beach, my brother had a name. He did a lot of dirt. So when the police encountered me, they always brought him up. So, part of that is because the way they looked at me in my city that I grew up. Oh, she's his little sister. He's out here doing something.
I thank God I wasn't ever targeted niggas I fucked with.
Yeah,
Please don't pull me over and ask me nothing. I don't know.
But sometimes the police do target people. I'm sure, in Pacoima they was targeting people, that they know that's doing whatever the fuck they doing. Whether it's banging, selling dope,
they target.
And then sometimes, like, the majority of our police profile. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that guy who they shot in the car with his girlfriend when she was doing Facebook Live and the baby was in the back seat. They shot this boy 6 times. Now they saying it's his fault because he had high levels of THC. Everybody in here seen the video?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Well, he was in the car. They got pulled over. He was in the passenger seat. He told the officer that he got a permit to carry, and he got his gun on him. The officer tells him to go for his ID, to give him his ID. When he reached for his ID, the officer shoots him 5 times. Baby in the back seat, girlfriend filming Facebook Live.
Wow. What state was this?
I'm not really sure of the
I
state.
remember that.
Yeah.
It was on Facebook.
Yeah, you
No,
know.
I didn't see it.
But it's that type of stuff. Matter of fact, I reposted.
She even left the phone in the car to keep recording when they made her get out the car.
Exactly. And so, and this stuff is not in LA County.
And they didn't go to jail either. They didn't get in trouble, huh?
Of course not. Matter of fact, they trying to say throw the whole case out now because he had high levels of THC in his body. But nothing that he did, even being high with having THC in his body, nothing in that video showed that he deserved to be shot. Period.
That he was a threat.
That he was.
I mean,
a
what
threat.
happened for the people that they didn't shot? That I have seen videos and stuff on. They didn't deserve to be shot either.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit has gone too far and too much. And now that it's anybody can pull out a phone and record the shit, we need to.
And it still don't matter.
Exactly.
It still don't matter.
Exactly.
With you recording them in the wrong, like what they did to the guy in Louisiana.
Exactly. With selling the tapes.
Yeah.
Right. Same situation. And so for me, all this stuff,
Like, I can't watch. That's just like, I stopped really watching this stuff. I did watch him, the one,
Right.
but I don't really watch it because I was kind of done with the Trayvon Martin case.
Exactly.
When I heard the 911 call, like, you tell him to leave this boy alone, leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
But you still gonna go take matters in your own hands.
Wide
and then
up anyway.
And then you got to stand.
And then you got the nerve you get off.
And stay in trouble.
And stay
Stay
in trouble.
in
Yeah.
He was looking for trouble that night. When you listen to him with the 911, he was looking for
Definitely.
trouble.
Definitely.
The kid was just trying to buy some Skittles in Arizona.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
He was out looking for trouble.
Keyword kid.
Yeah.
you know-
I wouldn't care what he was out doing. If he wasn't out fucking with him, he had no business fucking with him.
Exactly.
You know, then you got this man following you. You know, you trying to get to back to your daddy's house. He following you, acting weird. You know, of course and I'm sure he was scared.
Exactly. I would have been scared.
And
Somebody
then they
following
got,
me.
and then my thing is, who is the people that they got on the jury that's getting these people off? Like, this is cold blood murder,
Definitely.
Well, they have their
premeditated.
kind. They have their
because
peers.
he should have been in.
We don't get a jury of our peers,
exactly.
but they get a jury of
but
their
it
peers.
should have been over with when 911 told him.
I agree.
Then that right there, he was in the wrong after that.
Yeah.
Then look at the officers. They gonna just shoot that man. He was selling tapes.
Exactly.
shoot him.
And it's a lot of that going on. And you know, Sky said something
Sometimes
to me.
my mind just be doing some negative shit. I had a wrong thought. Made me laugh.
You got to revert. You know what I'm saying? But Sky.
When I seen that, I said, and they gonna get off. And this is fucking murder.
It is.
Just clear murder. They just killing people.
Yeah. Sky mentioned something. The same situation.
Watch my mouth.
Oh, well, yeah. Sky mentioned something, you know, and it just made a lot of sense to me because as long as nothing is happening to these police officers that's committing these crimes, they're going to continue to do that. And right
these
now,
crimes.
are people that's supposed to determine if they made a mistake and they're doing this in negligence, they're not charging the officers.
But we have a few
But
out
they
there
just-
rebelling and picking off a
Oh,
couple.
and
who just ain't got
popping
enough.
down. They popped old boy, and then they want to shut the freeway down for what?
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get back to just talking about whatever we want to talk about today because this is the end of the year. And when we come back in the new year, we're going to be doing some things a little different, trying to make some changes and educate y'all.
I'm
in
always
all
trying to
different
make
kinds.
changes.
I know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying we're going to do more.
Taking time.
Yeah.
All right. We're back. This is Selena Coleman with Real Women, Real Talk. And I have my two co-hosts.
Nasty Nevu.
Tasty J.
And we're here talking about life and talking about the end of the new year and talking about what's going to happen for the new year. Of course, I'm going to be doing my political stuff like I always do. But
How'd that gym turn out? You still? What happened with
I
that?
actually got appointments set for next week that I'm going to go to.
Well, at least that's before the New Year.
Yes, it is for the new year. And I have no choice because lately my back been bothering me, and if I don't do these exercises, I probably won't be walking, and I don't want to go through that no more. So
Get in that gym.
got to get in that gym. Got to do what I got to do.
Okay.
So, because my doctor said my back is only as strong as my stomach, and right now my stomach is like not strong at all. I got a 12-pack all in one.
That's what makes me think it's strong.
Heck no.
You got a 12-pack. That seems like double the strength.
I said,
'Cause I'm
you didn't hear me. I said,
Separate myself from
wait,
this conversation.
I said a 12-pack all in one.
Well,
that
that's
means
cool.
no
I mean,
divots, no rivets. It's
I got
just
a half
one.
a pack. But when I get a couple Miller High Lives, I got a 6-pack.
Yeah, amen. Definitely.
That was deep.
Yeah, so I need to be stronger, and actually work out. You know, I want to be here. So, my uncle passed away, and we had a celebration of him. And my cousin, she had 1,000. Oh my goodness, so many beautiful pictures. Did you get to see the pictures?
I didn't.
You didn't. Well, they supposed to email them to us. So, be
Yeah, I seen
prepared.
Chris had put a couple on Facebook.
Yeah, but be prepared for the pictures. Like, oh my goodness,
They put the one with.
They-
I seen one of me. I was pissed the fuck off.
You had the little
Well, you
pigtails.
No, I had a freaking Jerry curl like that long.
We're going to move this back because sometimes I have outbursts.
But no, they did. They had a lot of pictures of us, all of us, when we was little and growing up, and our
Who had
parents.
who got them? Gail? Gillian?
She wants
Yeah.
to know the reference of who is
Yeah.
posting this bullshit.
Some of the stuff came out of Uncle Bay's phone.
They did me dirty.
Yeah.
If you said they put a picture up of you with the Jerry curl this long, that was scandalous.
Yeah, well, they put
They
quite
did.
a few pictures up there. Oh my goodness, they had a picture up there of me, and I was so skinny, and I was trying to be so grown, and I was thinking to myself, if they only knew.
You probably was thinking this is when I didn't know I was black, looking Puerto Rican. Looking like
you know
straight
what?
Puerto Rican.
I really never paid attention to no kind of race. I did think I was, of course, an African American person. So yeah, I was a black girl. But I
Did
didn't.
you think it or did you know it?
Well, I knew
You
it.
said I did think I was African, but then I later realized
Oh, no,
and
no,
found out that
Well, I mean in the sense where, yes, I always thought I was a black person. But what I mean in the sense where I didn't realize I was biracial. I didn't know that I was more than just a black person. So I didn't. I'm like, I thought my mama was
We
black.
all
Like,
more
she
than
ain't
just
got
a
a
black
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh,
Like,
just
wait.
more than color.
Right.
We got a couple colors dipped up in us.
I thought my mama was a black woman, and she wasn't. She was 100% Puerto Rican, but I
But
didn't know
she
that.
act like one.
Yeah, you know, shit. I thought my
Did
mama.
she speak Puerto Rican?
No, mom. Well, when she got mad, she talked Spanish, so I don't know.
So there was no inclination that she wasn't just black.
Nah, I did not.
No.
She ain't even black. That's the key thing.
That's what I said, that
Right.
she
Nah,
wasn't
nah,
black.
Nah.
'Cause
When I realized
full
that, I
colors
felt.
don't just randomly
I'm
speak
telling
Puerto
you,
Rican.
when I found out, I felt dumb as hell. I'm like, you should have known this like 10 years ago.
Yeah, at the breakfast table. Shit.
But you know, it's okay. I'm glad I was sheltered like that.
I'm actually excited because my grandbaby gonna be beautiful.
Yes, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited. I'm trying to see if they might let me cut the cord.
You know, you
Dale
are.
ain't gonna fall for that.
Well, we'll see because
Girl.
I've already been put out the room.
I've been trying to stay in my place so I can even come.
Well, you know, I've already
That's
been.
deep.
You're gonna be
Girl.
there. You're gonna be there.
I know, as long as I stay in my place.
And let me explain that because I've already been put out the room for you.
Oh,
Because-
because you got grandkids.
Because
huh?
see, what happened the first time, Sky told me, "Oh no, Mom, you won't be in the room with me. It's gonna be my dad." And you know, she had a list of people, so you know, I had an attitude. I'm in the waiting room and I'm pissed. Like, I know I'm not even fit to go in there. So I got an attitude, and so all of a sudden she's like, "I need my mama." So
I didn't even think of that.
I
Thank you,
trumped
because
everybody,
I was straight
and
through
she
a bunny honey nutty.
and she
What the hell you mean? I got to wait outside.
Well, yeah.
She got 18 motherfucking kids, 27 grandkids, and she'll bring her ass out here. Let me see my grandbaby.
Them hunters is coming out, boy.
Yeah.
They
So,
coming out.
She called me in the room at the last minute, and so of course, you know, it was during this the swine flu. So you can only have 2 people.
I'm talking shit. I might not make it. I don't do pain like that.
In the
Even other people
hospital
pain.
at all. Yeah, you know, and she's having it kind of hard. So last time her platelets was low and she couldn't get an epidural, and so hopefully, you know, she'll be doing better. But
Well, I couldn't get
it'll
an
be the
epidural
same.
because I don't do needles.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care if I was in the room or not. When I have grandkids,
Well, you're different because
I only
I had
have
to
one
be there.
baby,
and
and
to
this is
me,
my first grandbaby.
Yes.
I'm going to be there.
yes,
I don't wanna
and
be in the
that's how it
room.
was.
If I had to go disguised as a doctor.
Oh yeah, I
Y'all
had an
good.
attitude. I thought I wasn't gonna be in there, and then when he was
It's
born,
so
oh my goodness!
disgusting.
You know, he changed my world. Though he changed my world. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I felt evil. I felt mean. I felt evil. I mean, like, and after he was born, it took all that evilness
Which
out
one,
of
Cheney?
me. Cheney, yes, because that was my first one, and
'Cause
so
he's so sweet. He is such
it
a
took-
calmer.
all my evil out. I mean, it just changed me. I was no longer angry. I felt like before him, I was angry all the time, and you could ask me why and had no fucking clue. I just knew I was angry.
All that crip up in you.
All that crip up in me all the
should
time.
have been a blood.
She was mellow.
angry 'cause she was a crip.
Oh,
They be
maybe
mellow.
not. But I was so angry, and I didn't know why. And after Cheney was born, he was so beautiful to me. It just made me happy. And it took my meanness to make me feel happy all the time. Like, I'm grateful to be alive. Like, I'm grateful that I got a grandson. I'm grateful that Sky allows me to be in a life
Well,
like
maybe
I am.
it might
So-
have been because you was used to, you know, giving birth. And once that was put on pause because you got older, you didn't feel like a woman anymore. Like I haven't spoiled again.
Nah. It wasn't. It truly wasn't that. I mean, I literally
Just
like,
fucking with you.
yeah, just being yeah. And it's crazy because now I don't even feel that way, and I feel more like.
Or maybe I need to have a grandkid because I'm always a
I am
bitch.
so excited.
I'm always a mean bitch.
Well, you know,
I'm not
yeah,
mean
I
unless
was mean.
somebody makes me mean. I'm more of a responder. I don't
Right.
just pick on people. I respond
Yeah.
to what is being said to me.
Well, I had
now,
a
if
few
you say
days
some
of picking
dumb
on
shit,
people.
I may
And-
respond with some dumb
Right,
shit.
and I'm glad I'm not that type of person no more because you know they had once or two people in my life where every day I decided I'm gonna make your life hell and I'm gonna follow
See,
you
I've never
home
done
and-
that. I've
yeah.
never
and if I
set
ever
out
catch
to
you,
make nobody's day no way.
yeah, well, I didn't set out that way, but if I came across them,
See,
they had to be running. You know, and when I finally got past that, and you know, sad to say, one was one of my sister-in-laws.
She was a bully. I keep telling you, you used to be a bully.
I wasn't a bully, but you know what I'm saying? When you say some shit and you supposed to be about what you saying, don't say some shit if you ain't really about it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just was listening to Joel Osteen this morning, and he had a very good message saying, if you didn't had a personal altercation with somebody and they made you feel a certain way, that's fine. But have that moment, have that feeling, and then leave it there.
Definitely.
And don't go back and pick it up no
Definitely.
more.
You watch him.
I love him and Joyce Meyer. Shit, he country as hell.
Well, you know, I understand that now, but at the time I didn't. She, you know, I was raising her kids, and she had said a few things that kind of got in me and pissed me off, and so I'm glad I never caught a hold of her.
I was finna say, so now you over there whooping her kids and her?
Nah. But on a real tip, though, I'm glad I never got a hold of her because it you know, it wouldn't have been good. So with that said, you know, I have some gifts for y'all.
Well, we sure appreciate
I
you.
have one for you, two for you, Janine. And I have two for you, Anessa, and I have two for the poetess. And I have one for Sky, Silver, and Dale.
That's so sweet of you.
Yes.
We thank you.
So I did this for you guys because, again, like I said, thank you. I feel like we are going to do big things next year when we come back with
Sure
this
wish
show.
this would have been more like a potluck. Right. Could have told us, like, bring in something.
No. To be honest with you, I wanted to be this for me to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a changed person in my life, and I've came a long way.
But
You
I
know?
really appreciate a little gas card.
Well, want to be honest with you. I was thinking some drink and stuff, but I
Right,
didn't know
right.
what I didn't know what everybody
You know what I
drank,
drank.
and I didn't want to be asking like, what drink do you prefer? You know what I'm saying? So this
drink
right
it all.
here,
I was going to say, alcoholics drink what you bring.
I ain't mad. I got a home
And we'll be
girl.
very
She drank what
appreciative.
we bring. Definitely.
Just don't
So
bring
I know
no night train and no cold duck
I ain't never had cold
or
duck.
no
but I-
silver satin.
I
that
drunk
used to
that
be my
before.
drink, girl.
I drunk
I
that
drank
before.
it. It was my drink one time.
Oh no, I drank that probably about 3-4 years
with some
straight
Kool-Aid?
with some grape and
With
lemon
some Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Sure did.
I had cherry.
Yeah, because that you can steal. You used to can steal that out
I
the
was
freezer
like,
part.
wait a minute.
But
I wasn't
the
stealing
other
it, y'all.
stuff-
I wasn't stealing
She
it.
was
I
getting
was
little
making
sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I was making
Oh,
so much
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Forget about
Yeah, you couldn't buy
Stealing it.
One of them
alcohol.
boosters back
I
in the
could.
days where you can get the
You know,
real shit
you-
from.
yeah.
Not that bullshit.
I didn't sell nothing. I just stole for myself.
Oh, yeah, now that's a good thing.
I ain't mad.
Ain't stealing for profit.
But you
stealing
couldn't.
for love.
Remember the big bomber jackets?
Yes.
We used to go in the liquor store. It had the big puffy bomber jackets with the hood with the fur. And the man
mud
told
puff.
my kids too, and we would stuff in the inside pockets the Night Train, Mad Dog, 2020,
The drinks.
the drink, right? The only thing we would buy is the Kool-Aid because we can buy that.
Oh,
And he used to be
oh.
like, "What you got in your jacket?" Be like, "Nothing." You can hear the bottles. Plus, we had to have the 40-year-old E's too, right? and we walking out and trying to like walk so they won't move, and they clacking, clack, clack, clack. He like, "What you got in there?" We like, "Nothing." Couldn't run.
At this time, you can only get the Kool-Aid.
That
would
means she
buy.
wasn't
So
legal
how,
to
yeah,
drink.
How old
Yeah.
were you?
Yeah, I had that
you
same
want it?
problem. You know, the first time I was going to this one liquor store.
I was a teenager.
I was going to this liquor store on Anaheim and Orange, buying liquor 2 years at this time. It was my 21st birthday, and the lady asked me for my ID.
He's happy, huh?
No, I cussed that bitch out. I've been buying liquor from you for 2 years, and the day I turned 21, you want to ask me for an ID? Bitch, please. Yeah, I had an attitude, and that's how I was. So I know God has put hands on me and
Yes, look.
changed
It sound
me
like
as
she
a
wasn't
person.
just a crip; she was a super crip.
No, was it? You know, I really
She knew
you
them
know,
corridors. She ran them
I
corridors.
just thought it was funny. Like,
So you never
really,
stole no alcohol?
You know,
No.
you know why?
Well, who was buying
Alcohol
yours?
I buy is either beer or behind the glass. I can't steal that.
Yeah, we couldn't get behind the glass.
No, that's all I was drinking. And I didn't start drinking until I was old enough to get it.
Yeah, nah, I started
think.
drinking early.
I hope.
So I'm kind of
Bet
glad
not
I
had-
did. So, but
And then when
I
they
got-
started with the Super Socko and gin, I
my
was
goodness.
pissed because we couldn't buy the gin. And we couldn't steal it either because it was behind the counter.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So we would be like, "I got the Super Socko, you go get the gin."
That's probably why y'all had the fights and altercations. It wasn't just you guys, it was the liquor. The
Yes.
liquor imbalance with the disease. The bipolar disease.
The liquor was mellowing us out.
It might have not been the liquor for me, but you know, I'm good. So, no, definitely. So I'm glad I'm changed because I think maybe I'll be able to talk to some people out there. Some
Change
young
is
people.
good.
Change is excellent. I've
Definitely,
changed a couple
definitely.
times. I keep changing.
Me too.
I'm
me
like
too.
a chameleon.
Me too. I'm still
Every 90 days, I
growing.
need to change.
I just want to change to be a millionaire.
I
Me
just want
too.
to
Shit,
change
if I
to
change
be
to
right.
be a millionaire, I'll be doing a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna
Definitely.
be putting heads on money on heads.
Money on heads.
I don't
I'm lost
I don't
on that
follow.
one.
What you said the city council? He put money
Oh,
on.
she gonna be putting hits. Look, we was
No,
lost
you don't
like
say
a mother.
hits. You don't say hits.
Tasty J had threw us. We thought she went to her real world. Like, I'm gonna be putting money on head.
Money on head. No,
Like,
we
wait
don't.
a
We don't. We
minute.
don't want to invest our money like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, karma is real too. So.
Yeah, I don't play with people. I let Jesus
That's why I
handle
ain't
all
putting
that.
no hits. I ain't putting no hits on
I
nobody.
put in a good prayer request.
I'm putting money
Jesus,
on
take 'em
heads.
out.
Money on heads. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Definitely. But you know, I do think we need to invest. And he basically, the mayor said he wasn't investing in no reform for any of these Crips and Bloods. He's like, once they are Crips and Bloods, he don't care what age they are, that they are lost, and there's nothing we could do to help them.
Yeah, because I know a couple 2-year-old Nuck and Little Pistol starter. There ain't nothing else.
Right.
He
That is already
he can do to help them.
Yeah, he said it's no reform for him. And so that's why I want to
Well,
sit
there
down and
is.
talk to him.
There's always reform for anybody.
Exactly. And that's how I
Sometimes.
feel. And hopefully our conversation will go somewhere positive and move forward into something good. And if not, then, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm trying to do. I'm going to be in my city and I'm going to make noise and I'm going to create some programs to help some kids, And
Because if he's really talking like that,
Well, if they recorded him, he was really talking
if he
like
really
that.
talking like
Definitely.
that, I think it's actually funny. I would just have fun and then just put them all over the internet.
he already
Just put them all over the internet. Because my thing is, what would make you? Why do you feel that they cannot be rehabilitated?
That's what I want to know.
I just don't understand that. And then I would like to hear his answer. Like,
Yeah.
why you
I would
don't
just
want to
pray for
reform
him
them?
because
Like,
I don't play with Satan.
and then he went. I do.
I do.
I put his
I'm
ass all
gonna bring
over the
some
internet.
holy oil. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, sure.
hopefully,
Pray name, pray about it, put it in the hands of the Lord. You gonna tackle with that, Jesus.
well,
Yeah, I'm bring you a cup.
Yeah.
And every time you get to talking stupid with your holy water,
yeah.
just dash it
I'm
down.
sure you done repented first. If you dip your hand in there and your shit start burning.
I have been repenting for a long time. Definitely.
I repent every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes every other minute. 'Cause I be thinking, shit, I be
Bring a
Lord,
wet
forgive-
towel,
Jesus,
and every
forgive
time
me.
he say something stupid, just pop his ass.
Well, I don't want to go and leave in handcuffs and
Now
stuff.
she
You know what I'm
going-
saying? And get
yeah.
an extra case and
Now she gonna go down there and they gonna keep
Yeah.
calling us niggas.
Yeah,
Just
you
old
know.
light skinned nigga. Now they acting up.
Well, you know what? It wasn't even funny, but he basically said he's having a black grandchild, and it was interesting how he
He gonna be the
addressed
first one to get the case, nigga. He
how,
put cases
how
on,
he
on
addressed
his own
his grandson or his grandchild. I guess he don't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy.
So
But,
she must got a black boyfriend.
That's what I
Cause he
thought
sure
too.
ain't got no black daughter.
We know that, right? But
So,
but basically,
yeah.
he said he was having a black grandchild.
He's bitter. Jessica
That
was
probably-
not. Jessica wasn't supposed to do that shit. And Jessica done defied her daddy. Now he putting cases on everybody.
Yeah,
He done watched Training Day. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
One of them little young thugs that ran up at his daughter.
So
Say Trump ain't got nothing on me. I'm putting $1,000 on Crips and Bloods.
wait, and then he said, "This is not city council money. This is coming out of my
Out
own
his
pocket."
own pocket. My daughter done fell in love with Leroy. They having a baby. Now this nigga gonna be running around my house talking about what's up.
Yeah. So this is very interesting. So
You better not leave that baby there unattended. I'm telling you, he gonna be the
He
first.
did.
He gonna be the first little newborn home.
Yeah.
Well, my hope for him is that he grows as a person. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
hope he Baptist.
when the baby is born, you know what I'm saying, it changes people's life, and hopefully this
Sometimes
will change
for this-
that baby got part nigga. That baby got part nigga in it. Nah.
You saw
Yeah.
Rosewood before? You ever saw Rosewood?
I'm not sure. I don't think I
They
have.
killed up the whole city and was burying him right there. And he's like, look at Emmett. He's like, it's women and babies down there. They said, them just niggas.
Just niggas.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, well, it needs to matter. It needs to matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much going on, and we got too
Damn,
many
I
people
wish we knew
being-
somebody like in that family so we can keep a close eye on this. 'Cause this gonna be some night.
Yeah,
He
send
got
him a gift, huh?
$1,000 on any nigga wear red and blue.
Yeah, but he did say
And you
committing
finna have a
felonies.
little baby run around in Jordans and your shit.
But he did say committing felonies. So yeah. But
Shit.
but I feel
Being
like
a nigga is a felony.
That's it.
especially in Antelope Valley, huh? So, I feel like people are going to end up telling lies on people. You're going to get the drama and the
Yeah.
bullshit because I'm hungry and I need some money and I can use that $1,000. So I seen Pookie over
He
there.
didn't say dead or alive right now. He just said
Well,
When
he
Red
said
and
if
blue?
he could have.
Yeah.
He put it in print about the bounty and the $1,000, but he said if he could have, he would have put dead or alive. Which is raggedy because now you're talking about taking people's lives. And now you being judge and jury.
But see, even, we joked the baby daddy, he might not be a real nigga now that I think about it.
No
For him to
telling.
last long enough to get her pregnant,
Right.
he had to been at a couple of Thanksgivings.
But it might have
and
been
Christmas.
but it might have been the other one. It might be he got a son and he was dipping in that chocolate.
I don't think they bringing no niggas to their house though.
Yeah, no, I don't think that either.
The son might got a black girl pregnant. Yeah, she ain't been over.
No, exactly.
Nothing, leaving all that weave droppings.
Her 30-inch. They ain't been over for Thanksgiving. Trust that.
Talking about love and hip hop.
So, I think it's sad because this is the way our the United States is looking because we got Donald Trump in office and the person that he's supposed to put in charge of what is it, the general I can't think of the name, but basically it's this person who's in charge of prosecuting police officers too at the higher level. Attorney General, I guess. Yeah, used to be a KKK. So what are we really getting into, right? Why he say he
a
go
lot of KKK. They just gonna take their sheets off now.
Exactly.
They don't have to stay in the closet.
Exactly.
The Grand
Well,
Wizard
he-
is in the Oval House.
Exactly, but he already knows that that we're there. You know what I'm saying? And he knows we're against this, but he doesn't care as an individual. I mean, he did try to he met with Kanye West. Did y'all see that?
That's not like meeting with no
I
goddamn
know, but
body.
then he met with
He just got out the facility because he couldn't take it because they
Hold on.
got robbed.
Right.
Get the hell out
But-
of here. He
but-
ain't met nobody.
But then he
nuts.
met with Jim Brown, right? You know what I'm saying? And to help his program that he does out here in Los Angeles. So, it might not be all bad. We'll see. And so I'm hoping.
It's not gonna matter to me no way because I'm Baptist. I keep
Right.
telling
I
you
ain't
that.
mad, I'm doing my thing
Jesus
too.
is
You know what I'm
my-
saying? But
Jesus
it does
is in my White House.
It does matter.
But what's up?
What's up? Jesus is in my White House. It ain't gonna matter what Trump do.
Yeah,
the
but
last few presidents, it didn't matter what they did.
Right. Well,
Right.
for me, I think it matters in my investments.
I'm gonna
you know what I'm
still
saying?
talk my shit and get my money.
And if I don't go to work, that's gonna fuck me off.
Right.
Not
Me
who's
too.
president.
Right.
Right.
My check too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping some.
Hope they don't cut my cobra.
And it might make a difference.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Obamacare come 2018.
Well, I think we're good until probably 2018, 2019. But
What about the Obama phones?
well, California is pretty good because the
If they
stuff that's
turn them
going on
into
in
Trump phones,
California.
they might only receive calls. Ain't gonna be no dialing out,
911 only.
and it's gonna be them calling you.
Well, this been a wonderful year for us. We got 1 minute left on the
Oh, my
show.
God, how'd that
so
happen?
this is Selena Coleman with Real Women, Real Talk. We're going to do some things next year. We're going to bring some information to you guys. Hopefully we'll do a few events out in the community and we'll make a difference with
Well, yeah,
Real
we have
Women,
the
Real
TDE
Talk.
Nickerson Garden Project Christmas giveaway he do every year.
I need to bring
That's
my
tight.
kids. I ain't get them nothing for Christmas.
We got enough kids. No, we don't. We gonna do extras, but y'all have to wait outside on Imperial until we see what's left.
I'm from Hunters.
I'm not. They who got indictments, honey. I'm a child of God. I'm Baptist.
Well, right about now, all the gangs got indictments. You know what I'm saying?
I love
There's
all
a
the
few in
gangs.
Long Beach and, Insane in 20s. They looking at some indictments too, But peace out. I just say as a people, we need
Happy
to come
holidays.
together. We need to do more happy holidays.
Nasty Nebu,
Happy
checking
New
out.
Year's. And Real Women, Real Talk. We'll see you next year.
Tasty J.
That was
on Christmas